If I told you that this was the first time I'd ever seen this movie, would you believe me? What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and to celebrate the release of Last Blood, which comes to theaters this weekend, I've decided to watch all of the Rambo films on this channel every single day, come out with a new review leading up to Last Blood, which I'll do my review on Friday for that, and I will rank all of the films after watching Last Blood. So without further ado, this is the first video of this small little series that is First Blood. This movie came out in 1982. And obviously it stars the one and only Sylvester Stallone, who I love. You gotta love Sylvester Stallone. You cannot be a true movie fan without loving Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger. You can have a favorite out of the two, but you have to like both of them and what they've done for Hollywood and for movies in general. This is a film that's way before my time. I was born in 95. I was really an early 2000s kid, I guess, because the 90s I don't really remember that well because I was super young. I remember hearing a lot about this film and I had not seen it. I just never really got into the Rambo films. I don't know why. I'm late to the party, but I've been really excited to watch all of these films, especially with Last Blood coming out, which gave me an excuse to go and watch all of these movies. This movie is awesome. It's freaking awesome. And it was different than what I thought it was going to be. My expectation going into this film was that it was going to be basically John Rambo is a soldier in the Vietnam War. He's with his comrades, his friends, and as a Green Beret, and that they would all die and he'd be the last one, kind of like a lone survivor situation. To find out that this movie takes place in Washington, where Rambo has to go against local cops who are dumb and mistreat him. That was unique to me because I had no idea that that's what this movie entailed. And you might laugh at me in the comments. Go ahead in the comment section. You can poke fun all you want. But I've never really known a lot about the Rambo films. The only one that I've known about is the film that came out in 2008, I think it was. And that movie takes place in a different country. So I was expecting this movie to be the same. And it genuinely surprised me to find out that no, this movie takes place on U.S. soil. And he is just a civilian going through PTSD. He has a tough time kind of moving forward in life outside of the war, and especially at the end, it comes full circle when he's talking to his commanding officer, tells him to surrender, like don't kill the sheriff, even though he's stupid and he's really mistreated Rambo pretty harshly. He tells him you can't do it because then you'll die, they'll kill you, and you're the last one of your team. I thought that was really emotional because it comes full circle where you find out that he's having trouble because he can't get a job outside of being in the military. And he's having a very tough time with kind of transitioning into life and figuring out what he needs to do. I just found that to be really cool. And this movie is just a thrill ride. I think it's action-packed. It's very heavy. Sylvester Stallone, I love this character. He doesn't say a lot in this movie, but he says enough. He really acts like someone who would suffer from PTSD, someone who has been a prisoner of war, someone who's had troubles and difficulties in the past that lead him to making the decisions that he does. This is a great movie, guys. All of you guys have probably seen First Blood. I don't really need to go into specifics. This movie's awesome. It's definitely a movie you need to check out if you have not. I think Sylvester Stallone gives a great performance in this film. I think the action's top-notch. I think all three leads do a really good job. I think even though the cops are really dumb, it makes sense why they're kind of pursuing this man so heavily because neither side wants to lose. And that's really cool that they both want to win. I also had no idea that this movie was actually adapted from a novel. Like, there's a book that came out first. That's pretty amazing. I had no idea. So honestly, guys, check out First Blood. I'm sure you all have seen it, but what do you think about First Blood? Let me know down below in the comment section of this video. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Also, subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. And stay tuned because tomorrow I will have First Blood Part 2. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.